The Nigerian government has found itself at the center of a major controversy after news emerged that it awarded a massive $9 million lobbying contract to a Washington-based firm, and American lawmakers are not happy about it at all. This revelation has sparked serious criticism from United States Congress members who are questioning why a country grappling with severe economic hardship and widespread poverty would spend such an enormous amount of money on lobbying activities in Washington. The contract, which was reportedly given to a prominent American lobbying firm, is meant to help improve Nigeria's image and strengthen diplomatic ties with the United States government, but the timing and the price tag have raised eyebrows on both sides of the Atlantic. According to reports circulating today, several U.S. lawmakers have openly criticized President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration for what they see as a misplaced priority. These lawmakers argue that $9 million could have been better spent addressing the urgent needs of ordinary Nigerians who are currently facing one of the worst cost of living crises in recent memory. With inflation running rampant, fuel prices skyrocketing, and millions of citizens struggling to afford basic necessities, the decision to spend such a significant sum on lobbying efforts in Washington appears tone-deaf to many observers. The criticism from American politicians is particularly stinging because it highlights the disconnect between government spending and the daily reality of average Nigerians. The lobbying contract reportedly covers a range of activities, including advocacy for better trade relations, investment promotion, and efforts to counter negative perceptions about Nigeria in American political circles. Supporters of the deal argue that such lobbying is necessary for a country of Nigeria's size and importance, especially given the strategic relationship between Nigeria and the United States. They point out that many countries engage lobbyists in Washington to protect their interests and that Nigeria should not be an exception. However, critics counter that the amount being spent is excessively high, particularly when compared to what other African nations spend on similar activities, and especially when considering Nigeria's current economic situation. What has made this controversy even heated is the fact that the Tinubu administration has implemented several austerity measures over the past year, including the removal of fuel subsidies and the floating of the naira, policies that have dramatically increased the cost of living for ordinary citizens. While the government has defended these measures as necessary for long-term economic stability, many Nigerians have questioned why belt-tightening only seems to apply to the masses while the government continues to spend lavishly on what some consider non-essential services. The $9 million lobbying contract has become a symbol of this perceived double standard, and social media has been ablaze with reactions from angry citizens who feel betrayed by their leaders. If you are finding this information valuable and you want to stay updated on stories like this that affect us all, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. American lawmakers who have spoken out against the contract have noted that while they have nothing against Nigeria engaging in legitimate diplomatic activities, the amount being spent raises questions about fiscal responsibility and priorities. Some have suggested that if Nigeria has $9 million to spare, perhaps it should be investing that money in healthcare, education, or infrastructure, rather than trying to influence American politicians. These comments have resonated with many Nigerians who have been calling for greater accountability and transparency in government spending. The controversy also comes at a time when Nigeria is seeking increased foreign investment and international support for its development goals. Critics worry that news of such an expensive lobbying contract might actually damage Nigeria's reputation rather than improve it, as it reinforces stereotypes about African governments mismanaging resources while their populations suffer. The optics of spending $9 million on lobbying while Nigerian hospitals lack basic supplies and schools remain underfunded is difficult to defend, regardless of the potential benefits of improved diplomatic relations. This situation has sparked a broader conversation about priorities, governance, and the responsibility of leaders to put the needs of their citizens first, especially during times of economic hardship. What do you think about this whole situation? Should the government have prioritized differently, or is this lobbying contract a necessary investment in Nigeria's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments below because I really want to hear what you have to say about this. The coming days will likely bring more details about exactly what services this $9 million contract covers and whether the Nigerian government will respond to the mounting criticism from both American lawmakers and its own citizens who are demanding answers and accountability.